A mysterious and unknown creature rocks an entire vehicle back and forth. Inert objects that come to life in an impossible way, and even a being captured on camera that should never have been there. That's just a glimpse of what you'll see in this new paranormal investigation. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 6 paranormal events that happened at the least expected moment. Number 6. We start this video with what for Kevin Silva, one of our subscribers, is the most interesting and strange video he has seen in a long time. He says that he discovered the video that you now see on the screen in TikTok. It is about a man who parked his motorhome in the middle of a forest to spend the night. However, loud noises woke him up early in the morning, so he immediately went to see what it was about. The noises were heard getting closer and closer until they were practically coming from inside his vehicle. Noises that even were accompanied by bangings that made the car shake. Our subscriber at first thought it was a wild animal, like a wild cat or puma. Neither the camera nor his eyes could see it well. However, what he did notice was the glow of those eyes. Could they be from an animal? Now notice that their ears are different from any wild cat or feline. Besides, if you look closely, even their fur is different. What do you think is the nature of this disturbing creature? A shocking recording that this adventurous man will hardly be able to forget. Number 5. The following is an extremely strange video, and the more you watch it, the stranger it gets. At first it seems like a comical video of a little dog that somehow danced to the music. However, it was one of the comments published in it that set off the alarm regarding what it denounces. It is a strange force that, as incredible as it may sound, takes control of a puppy's movement. Observe. As you can see, the first impression is that of a dog doing its usual cute things. However, upon looking at it more closely, you realize that something is not right. The dog's movements look odd, as if someone or something was controlling its paws, as if it was being pulled by its legs. The curious thing is the way he raises his limbs. It doesn't seem to be tied up to thread, and the dog seems to be lifted from the abdomen. I don't know. I don't understand it. It looks very strange. But the darkest thing of all is that none of the people there look surprised. It's as if this had already happened several times. It is obvious that there is a force that causes this movement. It is obvious that the dog does not do it. According to occultism, there are practices that they say allow you to take control of small bodies like these. Witchcraft practices where a force can levitate, lift or throw something or someone. Could this be what's happening here? I know it sounds crazy, but could there be a witch among them? Or on the other hand, could it be something simply natural? Tell me what you think. Number 4. What I will show you below is what a group of factory workers define as the verification of a disturbing situation of which they have been victims for some time now. According to their stories, it all started with strange noises at dawn that altered the security guards. That was years ago. For days, this tone was maintained that even the morning shift could perceive. It was so frequent that the workers treated it as something normal because it did not harm anyone. However, nothing had ever been recorded on camera. Until now. They give us this video telling us that it is a true paranormal manifestation. Pay attention. Everyone in the factory was completely impressed with what you just saw. Unless the camera is damaged or defective, it is inexplicable that this man disappears just like that, as if he had vanished into the wall. Of course, if you use your logical denial, you could tell me that a defect in the camera or a normal behavior in it cannot be ruled out. But wait a second. That night, the cameras inside also captured something. See for yourself. Faced with this new reality, noises are no longer taken as jokes. Some, despite the video, persist in their skepticism that the noises are caused by the wind, while others are no longer feeling safe working here. Madison, which is the name of the woman who sent me both videos, assures us that if it weren't for her salary, she would never expose herself to this again. It has terrified her since day one, and much more now that the evidence lies in front of you. What action would you take? Number 3. The following clip came to me thanks to Dario Artaza, a regular subscriber who in his email says that when looking at his social networks, he came across a disturbing video starring the girl you see on the screen. In the image, she is seen excitedly showing off her toys, when suddenly a completely inexplicable event occurs behind her, precisely to that doll.
Una cuchara, un rosquete para aplanar masa, una cucharita y un tenedor. Bueno, ya. Después, las tacitas. Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo, ¿sí?
Generally, I do not like to show videos where dolls move because it is usually a common concept. But this girl's reaction seems so genuine that I have to give it the possibility that it is real. Unfortunately, I do not have the information to confirm whether this is a setup or not. The camera is conveniently positioned just at an angle so that the doll is seen in its entirety. But the video could very well be cropped, so as not to show more of the girl's room than necessary. The reason I wanted to show it to you today is because her reaction is genuine. Only an actress could have reacted as convincing as the one shown here, something that this little girl seems to not be. Could it be real? Let me know your opinion. Number 2. We know that explorations of all kinds of sinister places attract a lot of attention. Followers in each video accompany the brave explorers in search of inexplicable phenomena. The YouTube channel RC Fun TV 2 being one of its latest and most impressive exponents. This Indonesian channel usually covers areas where tragic events have taken place. In fact, the following recording was captured on the banks of a river after the bodies of 2 people were found there. There was talk of a settling of scores and organized crime. However, what the cameras captured opened the possibility of a reason more linked to the unknown. Observe.
Kecil. Hah?
This strange-looking being stood there for a few moments before disappearing. A humanoid being whose skin gives the impression of having spent a long time underwater. Do you see it? In fact, his facial features are almost invisible. Could this being be responsible for those 2 missing people? The first time I saw this video, it caught my attention. However, after giving the channel a visit, I realized that they come across paranormal things, generally different in almost all their videos. A thin and strange woman when they were exploring an abandoned psychiatric hospital. Children in the middle of a forest, among other things. This is the type of content that you find in each of its updates. Could they be real recordings? The paranormal is rare. It is unlikely to happen so many times to the same person. However, their videos are very well made and are useful if you want to experience small moments of terror. Real or fake? I leave it up to you. Number 1. We conclude this video with a disturbing recording captured by people who were trying to explore an old cemetery. And I say they were trying because they couldn't advance more than a couple of meters when they saw something digging a grave. Observe. Sometimes reality can surpass fiction, and this is a clear example of that. The boys are sure that it was a woman. It was not a spirit, nor a demon, or a ghost. It was a person who dug only with her hands. What could the reason have been? Could she have suffered psychiatric problems? A footage that confirms that famous phrase that says, "You have to fear the living more than the dead." What would you do if you came face to face with something like that? Let me know in the comment box as this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.